Welcome back. Oh, look at that, guys. Super timely actually with part 2. That kid's terrified now after that. Got a topless jogger. It's a rare sight in London, I must say. Fortunately. I don't know if the video actually started and we saw that kid jump out the way. I think we just about caught it. Just like the silver fox. Okay, so they haven't, obviously yet, as you can see, changed over the gatesman. Same gatesman as part 1. It's good that they get so much space now to breathe and have an actual conversation without a zillion tourists flying around like ants. Oh. See that? Just got him out of the way in time.
They won't stop.
Good to see, eh? Troopers are back, firmly in control, and the tourists are now on the defensive, as indeed it should be. When I say it's busy, guys, I'm not exaggerating. Look. This part 2 will possibly go until, I'm trying to think of the time I've got, 45. Probably end just before the changeover at 1, so it won't be a full part 2. But we obviously have to get as much as we can of the gatesmanator on a horse, it being not only the first time, but potentially the last time. Let me carefully get into the yard, because the police horses are coming through the tunnel. It'll be interesting to see what happens when the gatesman leaves the front. He's still there for the moment, horses are approaching. Oh, here he comes. He's now coming. Let's see if the horses stop for the gatesman. Here comes the gatesman. Oh, horses are stopping. Look at that. There goes the gatesman. Wow. Love it. That was perfectly timed, I think, wasn't it? If the horses had been 2 seconds further, they would have been at the gate. It would have been interesting to see what would have happened then. Because we've never seen the Kingsguard stand aside, but then again, if the 2 horses are sandwiched in between the front gates, there's not exactly anywhere they could quickly move to in order for the guard to pass. A lot of sweaty joggers in London today, look. I wish I had enough energy to, work a full office job and then actually take my 1 hour of lunch to go for a jog and get all sweaty. Okay, so we might come back to that end, but for the moment, I'm far more concerned at this end. What's this bro talking about with the ponytail? Oh my god, seriously? There's these 2 in front have been waiting a while. They're back again. Uh-oh, this is not a good sign. Half of Italy just turned up. Look. The guide is saying to them, there's another one over here, come to this one, the other horse that is. Half of them have moved, the other half have not moved at all, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. Certainly picked up a little bit of this end, didn't it? But again, as we saw yesterday, they're all wondering how close are we allowed to get. That they're way, 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 way behind that supposed new boundary. Even the horse is starting to wonder. Gatesman is definitely ready, Oxminator rather, if something goes wrong, but I don't think it will. So the toy's almost scared now to step out of line, rightly so. Oh, wait, they wanted to go full, but then the other girls say, no. So it's definitely an Italian group, 100%. Can't make their minds up. It's going to be just our luck, guys, that we're not going to get anyone even remotely close enough to see what happens if there's a problem. No. New reality, everyone being good and almost scared. People are actually scared and reluctant to get close, which I guess is how it was here 20-30 years ago when when there was actual respect. So that's slowly returning over time. I see that as being a huge plus. They're all just watching, guys. There's plenty of people here. Look, if I step back, pan us around. More than enough people here. Do it, bro. All the other tourists probably heard that saying, "Don't touch the horse." He's tempted, you can see it. So it's now become, as I mentioned, in fact, a self-fulfilling prophecy that tourists are now telling each other not to touch the horse. Yep, don't worry about the camera, bro. I said, don't worry about the camera, that's fine. Right. Your head was right in there.
I don't know where to go here.
Not too close, otherwise he'll shout at you.
Yeah. Can I get a picture of there's no one there?
Yeah, might as well. So it's a rare thing actually to get absolutely no one next to the horse.
You got a nice picture.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a video.
Oh, you video? Oh, right, sorry, video.
That's why your head was in the
Right. What are you doing, making like a vlog?
It's a YouTube channel. Horseguards.
What's it called?
Wait, are you undercover police?
No, what's it called?
I'll show you.
I'm used to in the army, but not the police.
Oh, not HCAP though?
No, it's
No?
signals.
Ah.
Signals.
1 second.
Doing
Which
the
case?
16 for my sins. No, my dad was in the guards. So he got me one into the right,
This
London
one?
City Walls. Right.
On the military channel.
Oh, is that what you're on? Is it? Right, sorry. London Village. That's what it's called. Right.
We'll take a picture of this, you won't forget it. London City Walks. It pretty much covers everything that happens here with HCAV.
Right.
And it's good now because people are starting to behave themselves. Before you get a lot of people totally afraid to be very disrespectful to the guards. But since they hung the new pictogram at the bottom, even though it looks like a dinosaur, things have changed quite a bit here.
It's scary for the horses. They don't want it. They don't need it.
Yeah, the horses were really starting to kick off a lot because they were just getting, sometimes after the guard change at the palace, obviously hundreds, sometimes thousands of tourists flooding along the mall through the gates here, hands all over the horse. So obviously, MOD decided that's kind of enough of that. We need to change it. First of all, they changed the sign to say "Don't touch the horse." And it seems like the horse symbol in a different font. That didn't work. So 2 weeks later, they dropped the pictogram at the bottom.
And it works.
It's an improvement. It's definitely an improvement. Yeah, 100%.
Cool. I'll follow that channel anyway. Thank you, everybody.
No, my pleasure. See ya. A good thing to see, folks. Also, the Corporal of Horse. I feel bad now, actually, for talking about getting ahead in the video. He was a nice guy, plus former military, as he said, from Signals. So, brilliant image. Look at this. Corporal of Horse, stableman here at the front. Love it. Gotta love it. Brilliant stuff. Such a chilled atmosphere compared to what we had before. Don't worry, guys. You will be back to the Boxmanator shortly. Also, be careful that I'm not too close. Second, people. See a lot of movement of what I think, I know, off-duty Blues and Royals. Or so not, actually, not off-duty. Sorry, they're in their number 2 uniform, going back and forwards here. Not sure what's going on today. Oh, here we go. Gang signs. Imagine being stupid enough to do a gang sign in front of a soldier. That is the I have 2.5 inches gang sign. His back is in your butt. Bro is just not aware that there is. Funny thing is, the film was talking about a gang sign. That's when I said how stupid it would be to make a gang sign. Okay, who's next? Okay, good news, guys, is that they're not from Holland, from Germany. Oh god, here we go, look, more stupidity coming up. Who turns it next, I wonder? I'm not sure which is the more shocking thing. One, the stupidity, or two, not realising that I am standing right here with the camera. Not that I intentionally said that loudly about how stupid you need to be to do that in front of a soldier so that the guy heard me and he still carried on videoing it. Oh dear. There's no teacher, guys, either with this group, alas. I'm pretty sure they speak in German, aren't they? Gang signs in front of a serving trooper. I wonder what would have happened actually if I decided to pop over to the Third Reich in, I don't know, let's say 1941, 42, and made gang signs in front of, for example, I don't know, a member of the SS. What do we think would have happened? Something not ideal. In other words, I would not be here to tell the story. Extraordinary, isn't it, that people from countries that have either, it doesn't matter whether it's a glorious or a very negative military history. In other words, Holland and Germany respectively, really have absolutely no clue about what they're looking at. Oh, what's going to happen? Oh, the Arab lady's holding her mother back. That was lucky. Mother's like, shukran, shukran Habiba. Here comes the boxmanator, straight past the camera. I like my new perspective, guys, of watching as a trooper approaches. Oh, look, moving the family out of the way now. Smiles from today's stableman and the corporal of horse. Great to see, isn't it, that it's so relaxed here. First time we have the stableman out talking to everybody at the front. Oh my goodness me. I literally was on the phone with Interpol this morning. I was like, yeah. I spoke to Interpol and said there's this guy called, that used to be at horseguards, but I didn't see the bro in like a month because he's not been here. And you're back. All good? Bit of time at home in the sunshine. Yeah? Wow. Probably the last super nice day I reckon today's going to be. But a lot of changes here, like a lot. You notice that people are not really getting so close anymore. Nobody's actually really touched their horse in like a week. So it is really good news. Yeah, it is really good news. But you see how chill it is. Look, even the fact that the officer is out talking with the public, that hardly ever happens with the lifeguards. So very chill here, right? Good to be back. It is. Yep. See, after a month. He hasn't been here for a good amount of time, that YouTuber. He's a good guy. Glad that he's back and glad that people are being respectful. Oh. Oh, good lord. It is. It's the crazy Germans we just saw. He said, can I touch him? And the trooper said no. But where's he gone? Wait, did you ask the soldier if he could touch the horse?
Yes.
What did he say? Did he say? The problem is this horse, some of the horses don't like certain nationalities. This horse is really against anyone from Germany. So which country are you guys from?
From Germany.
Oh no, you're joking. That's an unfortunate coincidence. I'm teasing, bro. No one is allowed. You see the sign?
Yes.
They put it at the bottom, so they've been like really strict with everyone now. Yeah, they're just like, to everyone they're like, you're not allowed to touch. So don't take it personally.
Yes.
That got them, folks. They actually didn't believe me when I said the anti-German horse. In fact, if I'm not sure if there's for example, a horse in HCAV called Hansa, for example, or some sort of Germanic name. That would have been perfect. You know what? Damn it! Why did I not say to them, guys? This horse is Panzer, and he really doesn't like German tourists. The look on the kid's face there. That was the black guy that was in the yard and then was in front of the horse. Look on his face when I said about the horse not liking Germans. He actually genuinely believed me. Got him. Anyway, Gatesmanator, as you saw, clearly said no. The kids, to his credit, did ask respectfully, can I touch the horse? Gatesmanator said no. Kid moved back. He didn't take the mick. He wasn't joking around, and he didn't extend his arms to touch the horse. I would say that has to be overall a huge positive. As is the fact that the stableman is out and about. Love to see it, to be honest. Corporal of horse, happy with the public at the front here, having a chit chat. I'll keep moving the camera around while we've got no one in front of the horse. Otherwise, we're effectively filming a stone wall. But it's still quite vibrant here. There's still a lot of movement, a lot of people wandering around, etc. And even the stableman is taking the time to speak to tourists and explain things to them. Is this not, guys, in an absolutely utopian world, how this place should function? In other words, you know, there are troopers here in camos, some in their number one. There's always an NCO here, at the very least, or sometimes an officer when it's a long guard. If there's this interaction, this two-way interaction between the staff that work here, okay, and serve here in the British military, and the visiting public, 99.9% of whom are respectful and very curious as to what this place is, what it does, and who are the guards sitting on the horses. If there are one or two people here coming out and engaging with the public and answering questions, posing, sometimes for pictures and stuff, I say it's a massive win for the army. I'd also say it's a massive PR coup for the army as well. Unintentional PR coup, because the more that this place is regarded as being somewhere that functions very well, and the more the footage is positive, the better it's going to be, I would say, for those that are potentially thinking of signing up. You know, because exciting as it will be to learn to ride a horse, to be a disciplined and trained soldier, would it not be also wonderful to sometimes know that, hey, you know, I can discuss and engage with the public about my work here?
Live stream.
I see that as being a huge plus. I think the gatesman would agree. I know a lot of you are absolutely dreaming of one day us getting an interview, but I find it exceedingly unlikely. If there's ever a possibility, I'll make sure to do it, guys, I promise. But it's really good to see, look, the interaction. Meanwhile, Corporal of Horse is in the yard talking with a young group and explaining things. What a difference, folks. Whoever thought of taking this approach, the engage with the public approach, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Everything is so different now, isn't it? Oh. Another sweaty tourist, London jogger, potentially running into the camera. Stableman is explaining, stableman and often boxman is explaining that there are 12 other horses at the moment in the stables, and that they are rotated to the front here on duty. Brilliant thing to see, eh, guys? If this is the new public-facing approach of HCAV and London districts, it's a winner. If I can, I will talk to the trooper. I don't want to bother him. I do know him. I'll talk to him if I can. Obviously, lots of people are here with questions and stuff, and that should take priority, to be fair. Move ourselves around a teeny bit, guys, so we're a little bit closer to the front. Oh, nope, he's heading back. Damn it. Okay, who's up next? Oh, 1 second. Oh, I haven't seen a leopard print like that in London for ages. It's like a throwback to the 1980s. Who's next? Myself back a teeny bit. I'm not sure we'd see quite so much interaction actually with the military and the public. This guy just walked straight in front of that blonde girl who's there. When it gets cold, I don't think we'll see this kind of level of interaction when it's cold. I might be wrong, and I hope I'm mistaken. I hope this is a new positive, permanent change. But we'll only find out over time. Next. I always say, don't I, that I think it's going to be a well-dressed lady that breaks the rules first. We've had that many times. No idea if we're going to have it today, but let's see. Gosh, here we go, more people not noticing there's a camera. I will, if he comes back out, try and speak with the stableman, guys. Apologies, I chose the wrong direction then.
They need to bring Norman back.
So I need to bring something back. Mormon back, what is it? What is that? Another, maybe a retired hedgecow horse. Super chill today. Like something of a marvel, to be honest. Massive difference. Actually having the NCO talking with the public and, you know, answering questions and stuff when kids are curious. That's a massive win, isn't it? Whichever way you look at it, it's a win. Without a doubt. All good?
Yeah, you.
It's really good to see like the kind of public interaction and stuff. People seem to be really happy to talk to you guys and ask questions.
Yeah,
stuff,
so just going out there all to.
Plus, he seems super. The new guy seems super chill.
He's not new. He's been here for quite a while, to be fair.
But I didn't see him. Somebody mentioned yesterday that in the comments he was away, like a riding instructor, and he just came back.
Yeah, so yeah, he is a riding instructor, so you can tell by the spur on the arms.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has been here quite a while. He hasn't been away for too long.
But not out of the front so much.
No,
before.
he hasn't been down.
Because it seems like now Dan is obviously not going to be around in the Blues. It's good to see the new NCOs that are kind of more public
Just getting
facing.
out there, getting his
But
face.
not everyone has your smile though. You see, this is what it is. You all good though, yeah? Good to hear. Let's hear. Okay, happy and polite as ever. He is an absolute superstar, that trooper. A lovely guy. Okay, so interestingly enough, my belief that, in fact, it wasn't incorrect that we hadn't seen that particular NCO before. He has been here, as the trooper said, but he wasn't public facing so much. Now, I'm going to guess that there wasn't sort of, a spontaneous unilateral decision by the NCO. Hey, I'm now going to go out and mix with the public. I think somebody, and again, they couldn't discuss this with me, obviously, because it's not, it's not for public consumption. It's something that would have been probably debated over, a dinner and at Hyde Park. I would surmise that somebody has said, look, it might well be better if we start, engaging more. Oh, this chap is actually asking, is it okay to take a picture next to the horse? It's very nice and polite. Let's hope that his lovely girlfriend doesn't decide to touch. Love the fact that he actually went up close to the trooper, but not too close. Asked, and then thanked the trooper as well afterward. You would not believe, guys, this is the same place we were filming at 3 months and 6 months ago, would you? It's like the whole place has been flipped on its head, and idiocy has been replaced by respect, caution, and discipline. So the gates manager hasn't actually had to gates manage anyone. And again, look, somebody's saying thanks. That isn't the hour, I think that's the 45 bell, which should equal... Yeah, it is. Final rounds for this gatesman before he finishes, and there's a gatesman changeover. They've been hiding him for some reason.
Have they?
Yeah.
Does he keep fighting everybody?
I think, to be honest, there are a couple. This regiment has one called Rawdon that bites everybody, and the Blues and Royals have Ormond.
Love it.
But It's. I mean, it's a tough one. He hasn't actually been over here in roughly 2 weeks. But even when they brought him, they didn't take him out the stables.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm devastated.
He's in trouble for other people's bad behaviour.
We love it. We watch him daily on YouTube.
It's unfortunate because I think what happened, a couple of people were, even though it was their own fault, I got no sympathy, were bitten badly and one was thrown over here in front of everybody. I think they just sort of thought, you know what, let's keep the nippy ones back until tourist season's over.
Gutted.
Yeah.
They need to bring him forward.
They do.
This is a tourist attraction for Ormond.
The funny thing is though that they put that pictogram underneath recently, like about 2 weeks ago, to
Okay.
try and stop anyone from touching the horses at all.
Making that, the amount of people that are just on the phones down walking past and walking straight to
Yeah. I had a couple of videos before. Guy walked through the gate and actually went face planted, completely smashed his face in the horse.
Oh, brilliant.
You see it, all sorts of stupidity here with some of the tourists. It's unbelievable.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's class.
Okay, wait. So if you like watching this kind of thing on YouTube,
All the time. Honestly, Ormond is like, so my son's at home, so I FaceTimed him in the hope that we would see Ormond. And I've had him on FaceTime for ages, and I'm like, I'm devastated. Yes, I watch him all the time. I've watched like that really stupid African woman that was
yeah, that's my YouTube channel.
Is it really?
Yeah, oh, you mean the carrot with the pink scarf?
Yes.
Who had an argument with that guy?
Yes.
It was me that had the argument with
Are
him.
you kidding me?
No, I'm not
For goodness
serious.
sake.
I'm the one
What
that
are the
called her the idiot. Yeah.
chances?
But
You're a legend.
that was one of my first ever times here, and that just happened by accident. But
Really?
it was a bit too much to take, so I guess I just decided to to talk to her, and it went
I love
very
it.
wrong.
You were so calm and collected with her.
Yeah, but I was fuming inside because like she was just a head case.
Wasn't she just?
Yeah.
She was a nut job. Yeah. Oh, you handled that beautifully.
Thank you, I
So it
appreciate
made
that.
you came back.
I mean, to be honest, I live really close to here, so I try to film it, especially in tourist season, 3-4 mornings a week.
Okay.
Because the stuff that you see, I mean, yesterday there was a group of Dutch kids in there that were really taking, what out of the guard.
Really?
Yeah, and of course I kind of felt to myself, look, you need to kind of jump in and say something. But one day somebody's going to give me a slap. I know it's going to happen. So.
Any people that jump in here?
Yeah, you've got your followers, you'll be fine. You won't be here with the baton.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, that's hilarious. That was you that did that.
This particular soldier, though, on this horse,
Yeah.
he's been really famous in the past week because he was one of the foot guards inside. That he marches really fast and shouts really loudly in people's
Is it?
faces. But today's the first time ever that we've seen him on the horse at the front.
Oh,
And so far, because everyone's being well behaved, hasn't actually shout. But I'm thinking he probably would like to shout, to be honest, because he's got a great voice.
yeah, I was kind of hoping for that bit. I like it when they give like,
Get off the reins.
oh, yeah. Did you do any of that today?
It's, to be honest, I haven't seen anybody trying to touch the reins in 2 or 3 weeks.
Can we pay someone?
No, we can't. There might be some channels here that would do that, but I try to be as transparent as possible. I mean, if you want to go up and do it, I'm not gonna put it
Yeah,
on
I
my
don't
channel
want to
there.
be YouTube famous.
No,
for
don't.
the
You
wrong
don't.
reasons.
Trust me. And even if you did it, I wouldn't put it up. Because to be honest, the problem before is that happened so much here that a lot of tourists started coming along to make little kind of TikTok-y reaction videos from the guards.
It's just, honestly, it's just an utter disrespect. I cannot.
Exactly
comprehend.
that, yeah. People
I
don't
can't
understand that this is somebody at work, just like if you go to the bank and speak to the bank manager, you wouldn't take out the bank manager, would you?
No,
Just because he's in a ceremonial uniform on a horse doesn't give anyone the right to take what.
absolutely.
But it's normally big tour groups or the kids that don't know what they're looking at, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
And it's sad, but it's getting better. It's getting a lot better.
Good.
Here a year ago was carnage.
Was it really?
It was terrible. I mean, people getting screamed at, shouted at, thrown on the floor, all kinds of stuff going on.
Did they still have the signage then? Obviously, I know
No.
not the bottom one, but
So
did
the
they still
top
have the
one,
beware?
it used to say, "Don't touch the reins, thank you," and
Okay.
then roughly, give or take a month ago, they quickly put horse over the word reins. See where the font's different. Don't touch the horse.
Oh, right.
That still didn't work. People were still touching the horse. Then they put the pictogram at the bottom, even though it looks like a dinosaur. Doesn't it? To be honest, it's like Godzilla.
It does.
Don't touch the dinosaur, as I wrote in my video. But it's working. Yeah? Even
Okay.
look at all these people coming through the gate. Chances are they won't touch the horse. But last year, probably half of this lot would have been mauling the horse
they
instantly.
like the pattern, don't they?
Yep. It just takes one to go up, and everyone's kind of followed,
Yeah.
which is a sad thing to see. But
The thing is, as a British nation, we've got this wonderful thing nailed, which is our queuing system. And I think once we start to kind of form our queuing system, everyone starts to kind of follow that suit, don't they?
yes, Yep, bit of a herd mentality actually among us Brits. So either we queue respectfully or everybody sort of just rushes forward, like with the rioting last month.
Love it.
But it's a good thing to see, isn't it? And it is important that they are respected by foreign tourists.
They are.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't go to like, I don't know, Israel or France and start laughing at their soldiers. You know what I mean? You just wouldn't do it, would you?
No, of course you wouldn't. But
So
it's
the fact they can do it here.
Stupidity, and you can't
Yeah.
change that.
Massively.
I know it's wonderful. It just makes you feel super duper proud.
No, it's interesting that you mentioned Ormond. That's why I thought I'd talk to you, because that horse is, I mean, I describe Ormond as being the Taylor Swift of the horses.
Yeah, he is. He's
Everyone
fabulous.
knows the name of that horse,
I
no?
love him.
And that horse has only been in the regiment for a little over a year. So
Has
the fact
he?
they became so famous so quickly, wonderful thing, I think. He will be back, yeah. They haven't, a lot of people saying, oh, they've sold him or he's gone. Not true. He will definitely be back here at some point.
Where does he go then? So do they just kind of like have like a...
Okay, so the horse guards here, they come over and change over several times a week, typically on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, the regiments. When they're not here on duty, the horses, 200 of them, are stabled at Hyde Park Barracks in Knightsbridge,
Are they?
just around the
So
corner
they're
from
quite close.
Harrods. Yep.
So
Yep.
these two now that will, well, do they just swap sides or do they physically go in and change?
They're now done. So in a minute, two new horses will come, or shortly, two new horses will come out the gates, where that guy is walking it now in the arches. They'll wait in the yard, then they'll approach these two boxes. These two will come out of the boxes and go through the front gates.
Okay.
So as soon as we hear the bell on the clock in, 7 minutes?
They do their
the change
thing.
will start. And hopefully the horse that comes out to replace the one this end, a beautiful white blaze on his face.
Really?
Really good looking horse, yeah.
Oh, so they're quite sort of prominent in their place then?
Yeah, massively so. Massively so. But today's been an interesting one because you've got the trooper and his camos over there, and a non-commissioned officer inside have been out a lot today, like mixing with the public and answering questions.
Why's that then?
I'm not sure. I mean, it seems to be a little bit more of a sort of public-facing approach by the household cavalry. I personally think it's great because a lot of people don't understand what this place is and its function. So if there are, uniformed military roles to talk to people, answer questions, everybody wins.
It's not such a bad thing. Do you
It's
know what
not.
the helicopter presence was yesterday? Is that normal?
I mean, I didn't hear it, but probably, they often have Chinooks going from Wellington Barracks
Right.
over. So sometimes, in fact, wait, trooper, just inside the gate. See, so he has got his helmet on, yeah. He'll mount on the horse in a minute and come out. Interesting to see them actually at the gates without the helmet on. Unusual, that.
That's unusual.
Very. Depends. Some of them are obviously very happy to be plastered on social media. Others are very much more privacy minded, which is fair enough. Especially if you've got a young family. But yeah, you've got here at the right time, literally 5.5 minutes and boom, they'll change over.
How fabulous. So is it every hour?
Yeah. They come out, the first horses come out at 10 a.m, the last changeover is at 3 o'clock. Then at 4 every day, all of the soldiers come out and line up in the yard for 4 o'clock inspection. Then they have an actual officer, normally a captain, that comes over on a horse and inspects the troopers. Quite a sight, you've never seen it. Yeah. Absolutely unique, nowhere else in the world does this still happen.
By the old command.
Yeah, exactly.
Fighting for our history.
Yes, it's true. Especially the French. They killed their own royal family.
Yeah.
Now they decide
Now they want ours.
they want to come here and enjoy our royal pageantry. Okay, folks. I think we've got just a few minutes until we change over. I'm hoping it's going to be see what we had earlier. In fact, I'm glad I made a note of the milky-faced beauty because it's already gone from my mind. 1 second. I did write it down and it was, Javelin. Should be the one that's coming back, hopefully, fingers crossed. Somebody left that McDonald's bag there earlier. It's been booted all along the pavement all morning. So shortly the police are going to come out and start telling everybody to get behind the bollards. I did tell you all though this will be a shorter video, guys, and it will be. Once Javelin is back in the box, I wanted to finish up. Horses are so relaxed on, aren't they, compared to a few weeks ago, as indeed is the Gatesmanator. I think he's probably already hoping to be back in the arches ASAP. fact, he has had to raise his voice once, the first time we've seen him on the horse. It's a marvel. How cute is that?
Martín, yo voy a estar parado aquí adelante.
Can you hear me?
Voy a estar en la sombrita.
Remember the YouTube video?
Voy a estar en la sombrita aquí adelante.
But the guard's wall was all over YouTube, one with the scar. And you had that fabulous YouTuber that was just touching her and following her up and filming it. Do you remember that? I'm next to the YouTuber that filmed the video.
Stop it, you're gonna make me blush.
I am. Say hello.
Oh yeah. Oh, good lord.
World famous YouTuber in London.
It's funny. Oh, he's overwhelmed.
Okay then. Hi, love.
Oh, bless him. That was really sweet. That was really sweet. He was overwhelmed in fact now. He's like, no, I need to go and lay down in a dark room. Right folks, here we go. Stableman is telling everybody to get back.
Stand behind the black bulldogs.
Oh,
Let's just get through quickly.
oops. Every single time. Even after they start sometimes, it's usually a Chinese tourist that will run over and quickly get a picture and get a shout of that.
That's who Ormond loves the Chinese.
Oh yes,
Doesn't it?
he certainly does. Oh, there's someone on their phone. Oh yes, there's a horse.
Oh, there, you're not going near it, maybe.
Gosh, it's rather busy, folks. Yeah, bro, don't worry about the girl getting a picture.
Idź tam sobie stań, ja bym tam przystanę. Tylko nie wolno go głaskać, że ja stanę.
Some people are just not getting the memo, are they? Look.
Oho. Aha, bo koi się boi.
Oh, good lord.
Good job, I don't know there.
No, but you can see a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people just don't understand what they're being asked to do.
Move.
Yeah, but it's so awkward, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The body language of some people, but they don't understand it. But yeah, guys, NCO is at the front here. They're always occasionally those that think they're exempt from the rules. Funny. It's almost like the corporal of horse is a one-man wall of authority, and it's a great thing to see, isn't it? Look, I'm actually looking at my feet now, guys, to make sure I am behind the bollards. I don't want to get in trouble. Brilliant, eh? Oh, look at this. There had to be one, didn't there? Look. Excellent. It looks, people, as though they're bringing out 2 new ones. Javelin is not coming back out. Same boxman, same pair of boxmen, different horse. The old gent is as an ex-guard. I might explain why he was let out. I think the jogger's a trooper. Oh, the horse is growling like a tiger. Yeah, so not javelin, folks, at this end. That's interesting. I'll see if I can ID before I finish up the video which horse we've got as a replacement at this end. I wonder why they've taken javelin off. Goodbye to the Gatesmanator, now Boxmanator. I think he was on Walpole, unless I'm mistaken. Who's this new frothy mouthed beauty who's got those little rubber boots on? Booties. Let's see if we can get us a picture of the hoof, guys. I'm not optimistic.
No, those chin straps must be bloody annoying. Because that's not even on his chin.
Okay, I think I idea which one it might be. Vagabond is back, guys, with his booties. Comes to dismount. Wow. Fantastic.
How much do you get for the leg?
See how on it the new NCO is. Real pleasure to see this.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, they'll get like a car and stuff. Oh.
Damn, it's like a Swiss watch here, Swiss timepiece now, guys. How well it works, eh? Compare this to videos from 3 months ago. Even the gatesman didn't need to shout when he went through. What a top man. That's not his job, guys. In massive respect. Yeah, that didn't take long, in fact. Strictly speaking, the change is still ongoing because they're replacing the gatesman. However, yeah, they're replacing the foot guards, changing over the 2 foot guards as well. That happens every 2 hours.
Do these guys just like, fuck off?
Pretty much. I mean, the police will guide everybody to this side of the yard because the troopers are going to walk over here and then go back again after they've changed in the tunnel. Interestingly, they changed the horse. There was a different horse at this end a little while ago. I don't know why they've done that. This is a different horse. It's the one that was out before. Same soldier, different horse. This horse is called the Vagabond.
Vagabond?
Yeah, interesting name there.
Like a Gagabond?
Yeah. Jägerbomb.
You know what, that'd be a great name, like a Gagabond.
Jägerbomb.
It's very fluffy, isn't it?
It is actually. I didn't realise you don't know 20 degrees. It's flipping hot and sticky. Yeah, massively so. I think this will be the last few days, though, pretty much. I mean, the kids will go back to school next week, and everything's going to go back to wow. Right, folks. I did tell it would be a shorter one for part 2, and I was not lying. I'm out of here. I'm done. I will be back soon. Don't forget, we've got a regimental change tomorrow. Will I be here for it? Maybe. Guess we need to see. I'm not entirely sure, to be quite honest, folks. They've just finished changing over the gatesman and shitsman. Any moment now, our closing shot will be the new gatesman going to his post. I'm pretty sure that hasn't yet happened, so we should see him any moment. Oh, sorry guys for people getting in the frame. There he is. Boom. Perfect. That was our closing shot. People, out of here. I'll be back soon, guys. Bye for now.